everybody. I'm happy you could join me today. Today we're stepping into What's the Deal with the greatest mismatch in history. You know, Pharaoh versus God. That's like a chihuahua challenging a lion. Cute idea, but you already know that that's not going to end well. Now, Exodus 6 opens with God answering Moses' doubts after Pharaoh made Israel's slavery worse. Exodus 6:1 tells us, "Then the Lord said to Moses, 'Now you will see what I will do to Pharaoh. Because of my mighty hand, he will let them go. Because of my mighty hand, he will drive them out of this country.'" Now, the translation, God says Pharaoh thinks he's in charge. Now, you watch this. He's going to go from "you're not leaving" to "please just get out of here already." You see, Pharaoh thought that he was divine, the son of Ra, the image of Horus, the keeper of Ma'at. Now, that's the order and justice. He thought he held the universe together. Now, hold on just a gall-darn minute, old buddy, old pal. God's got a little something to say about that, and he says, nope. That's my job. I'm the covenant keeper, not Pharaoh. Then in Exodus 6:4-5, God says, "I also established my covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan. Moreover, I have heard the groaning of the Israelites, and I have remembered my covenant." And then God lays down 7 unshakable promises in Exodus 6:6-8. "I will bring you out. I will free you. I will redeem you. I will take you as my own people. I will be your God, and I will bring you to the land, and I will give it to you as a possession." 7 promises, not random. The number 7 is in the Bible, and well, it means completeness. This is God's full redemption. Meanwhile, Pharaoh's counteroffer is, well, more bricks, less straw. Well, who's going to want to follow that? Yet the Israelites couldn't even hear it. In Exodus 6:9, it says, "Moses reported to the Israelites, but they wouldn't listen to him because of their discouragement and the harsh labor." You see, oppression, it deafens hope. And sin, well, it does the same thing today. And it convinces us that God's promises are too good to be true. But I'm here to tell you otherwise. Then Moses protested again in Exodus 6:12. But Moses said to the Lord, "If the Israelites will not listen to me, why would Pharaoh listen to me, since I speak with faltering lips?" And God's answer, "That's why I gave you Aaron. Now quit your belly aching and get moving." The showdown begins in Exodus 7 when God cranks things up. I'm reading now from verses 1-4. "See, I have made you like God to Pharaoh, and your brother Aaron will be your prophet. You are to say everything I command you. But I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and the Egyptians will know that I am the Lord when I stretch out my hand against Egypt." Yeah, so game on, right? Well, Aaron, he throws down his staff and it becomes a snake. Now Pharaoh's magicians copy it. Sure. But then Aaron's snake swallows theirs whole. That's not just a trick. That's God devouring Pharaoh's so-called authority. Chaos cannot stand against Yahweh. But Pharaoh digs in his heels, so God escalates and starts the first plague. In Exodus 7:17-18, it tells us, "This is what the Lord says. By this you will know that I am the Lord. With the staff that I have in my hand, I will strike the water of the Nile, and it will be changed into blood. The fish in the Nile will die, the river will stink, and the Egyptians will not be able to drink its water." Now the Nile, well, that's their source of life, food, even worship. And it turns into death. Fish die, the river stinks to high heaven, and the water is impossible to drink. And Pharaoh's magicians, well, they try to copy it, which is hilarious, really. You know, if your water is turned into blood and it stinks, probably the last thing you need is, well, you know, more bloody water. But 7 days later, with dead fish rotting everywhere, the truth is clear. Pharaoh is not in control. Yahweh is. Exodus 6 and 7 are the warm-up rounds. God moves from reassurance to confrontation, from "I will" to "watch this." Now, Pharaoh thought he could stand toe-to-toe with Yahweh, but look, this is not a duel. It's a demonstration. God isn't negotiating, he's liberating. And here's the takeaway for us. When God promises to redeem, nothing No Pharaoh, no empire, no chains. They can't stop him. Not even your doubts, not even your failures can stop him. So whose offers are you taking today? Pharaoh's? More bricks? More slavery? Or God's? A complete redemption package sealed by his mighty hand. Because this, it's just a warm-up. The greatest showdown is history. Well, it's only just begun. Plan to see you next week for the next installment.